Hello everyone, this is Sumita Gupta. Today we will see Python classes, built-in modules, constructor, file operators using Virtual Lab. So let's start with Virtual Lab. For Virtual Lab, just type Python using Virtual Lab. Otherwise, you can just directly go to virtuallab.iitb.ac.in. In that, in computer engineering, there is Virtual Lab. Okay. So here Python Lab. In Python lab, there are many list of experiments. So in the previous lecture, we have done arithmetic, built-in function, loop, data types, strings. Today we will see what are the classes and objects. Okay. Now, this is the aim. In this experiment, we want to learn what is the concept of object and classes. Okay. So this is the theory. Basically, variables. There, in classes, there are three things that we can do with the classes. We can define variable that can be shared by each and every object of that class. Then instance variable that is unique, that can be used only in that instance, okay, when it is called. A method, these are the functions that define inside the class, okay. So what three things? First is class variables, those variables which can be shared by each and every object of that class. Instance means that is unique, that will be used when it is called at that instance only. Method means the functions which are used to define inside the class. So in syntax will be first define the class, then class name, then whatever the statements. And for objects, then dot, and after dot there is the name of class which you have already defined. Okay, how to give values to object in a class? Like you want to give values for marks, so object name dot marks, object name dot name, and for calling, just type print command and inside object um, dot the values you want to print. Okay. The pre-test, it's time for you. Just start the test and check your knowledge. Okay. This is the procedure, means first read the simulator, enter the desired input, press calculate to proceed, and the code will be displayed. So basically, you don't need to write code. Here, code is written, but you have to understand, and then you should run that code in your Python window. Okay. Now in simulation, see, to know about classes and objects. Start. Okay. So this is the code written in this virtual lab. So you should understand. Class Python lab is defined. The class name is Python lab. And just pass statement means you are just passing this, and now inside the class, the user one define inside this class Python lab. Okay, means this object is defined inside the class. Okay, class name is Python lab and the object is user one inside the Python lab. And the values, user one, first value is name, that is Yash Srivastav. Second value is marks, that is 96. Third values is email, that is yash@pythonlab.com. Okay. Now we will print all these. Means how to call this. So first user name, then email, then marks. So now if you will do next, so it will run line by line. Okay. See, user name, marks, and email. Now it will print first name, first email, first marks. Means first it has called user name, then email, then marks. Okay, then it is completed. This is about the Python classes and object. Okay, now next is built-in modules. Okay, built-in modules. Built-in modules means there are some modules which are already built in Python. You have to just import that module. Okay, for example, if you want to do some mathematically operation, so just import maths. Okay, and in maths, there are some predefined function, like for square root dot sqrt is defined. So if you want to take print, you want to print the square root of 16. Okay, so first import maths. In maths, just use dot sqrt, and it will automatically take the square root. So this is for maths. for same with for plots and everything. There are so many written modules. Here it is shown, for example, only maths module. Okay, pretest is your duty. Then procedure is, we'll see in simulation directly. See, please provide a single input for maths, and no input for date time, and provide two input for other modules. Okay. Now see, for maths, determine the random operator. If you want to do maths, so single input will be defined. Suppose we want 8. Start. Okay. This is the import mass. Mass is imported here. And you want to take the square root of any number. The number is defined here is 8. 8. So first define that number. Okay. Now I'm just mass imported. Okay. Next is square root of 8 is 2.82. Okay, but we want floor value. So for floor value, again the input is same 8. Okay. So for same input 8, the floor value will be 8 only. Okay. If you want to take the floor value of this A only, so that you have to define the as the floor for A. Okay. Now determine. You want to determine that date. So there is no need to give any input. Just start. Oh, again reset first, then define determine. Start, because it is saying for dates no inputs will be defined. And see, this is a coding is already predefined in the virtual lab, so you cannot do manipulation. But what I suggest, you just try this in your Python 3.4.3 or whatever app you are using. So in Python, run you this program and do some manipulation. Here we can do a manipulation, because here already some coding is already predefined coding. Okay. So just it will show the date and time. Okay, 5th March 7:30, 2021. Okay. Now next is for random number, you have to give first reset, then define the random number. Random number I'm just giving 4 and 8, whatever. See, I have defined the range A and B. A is 4, B is 6, and print any random number between 4 and 6. It is showing 5. Between 4 and 6, there is number 5. Okay. See. So again, reset it. Next is operator. See, 3, 8, start. Operator means in dot add, dot subtract, dot multiply. See here. First import, we have import the operator. Okay. Next add A, B. 3 and 8 is 11. Next addition is printed. Then subtract A and B. A is 11. A and B minus 5. 3 minus 8 is minus 5. Okay. Next multiply operator. 3 into 8 is 24. Program over. Okay. So in this way we have done this. Check this operator. Please try in your Python window also. Okay. So this is about the operators. Now built-in modules. Next is constructor and area inheritance. Okay. Now see, what is the constructor? Inheritance is a feature that says if you define a new class giving a reference of some other class, then due to inheriting property of Python, your new class will inherit all attributes of the parent class. Okay. Suppose you are defining a new class, but that belongs to parent class. So that is called inheritance. Okay. And the constructors define like class name, define, initiate, then variables different. You will define here. See directly in the simulations. See, start. See, class name is Python lab, and you have defined the constructor initiate self, comma first name, comma last name, comma marks. Okay. Then you have defined the objects first name, values first name, dot last name values last name, marks, and self dot email is first name plus last name plus @pythonlab.com. Okay, so this is now that we have defined class developer Python lab pass. Now this is the user one. You have entered Python lab, then what it will take first name, last name, and marks, because you have defined first name, last name, and marks. Because in the definition, what is it? Self. This is a constructor. Self, then first name, then last name, then marks. Okay. So Yash, first name, last name Srivastava 96. Same user two, developer, means user one is from Python lab. Okay. And user two is from developer. Okay. So same first name, last name, marks. Now print, we have already defined the instance inside the constructor. Now let's to call the print value. So user one dot email. See, we'll start from beginning. Okay. We have defined this first name, last name, marks. Then email will be like this. Okay. Now class developer Python lab. Okay. Now see how it is calling inside the class. Okay. See what is output. Yash, user one means Yash Srivastava @ Python lab. Okay. Now user two dot email means user two is your Mitra Srivastava. Let's see. Oh, it's saying program is completed. Okay. So this is about the constructor and inheritance. Okay. Now next is file operators. File operators means you want to open the file, read the file, write the file. Okay, if you want to open, then you have to use open, file name, and mode. Or you want to read or you want to write after open the file. Okay, so like for example, you are opening the file .txt and comma w means you want to write something. So just what you want to write, write hello, my name is Jay. If you want to read the dot read command, and after opening the file, you have to close the file. Okay, so this is the file operation. See in simulation, start file open mitra.txt is a file. You want to open this file and you want to write something. What you want to write? Hello developers, how's your work going on? Then you have to close that file. Again, you want to open that file mitra.txt, but you want to write that file. So R is there. Then print file.read, and after that close the file. See, open the file, you have written this, close it. Again, you open the file. Now you have already written this. Hello developer, how is your work going on? Then when you will read it, now it will show this because you have already written this. Then this will be closed. Okay. So this is about the file operation. Okay. Next, if you see GUI application, it will not open. It will show the error. So you can try up to from 1 to 9 here. Actually, this is for learning only. You can try yourself here. But if you want to do some type of experiment, you want to do some modification, so just type this similar programs in your Python window and check yourself. Okay, if you find any difficulty, just type in chat box. So God bless you. Keep learning, keep sharing.